Thank you for tuning in to the Law Nation Film Session as we take a deeper look at Derek Carr and the Raiders offense and defense. First and foremost, this guy done got paid and turned into his brother David Carr. Just an ill-advised pass. He should have passed the ball out to the flats to the beast mode and off to the races from there. But I don't know if it's a mental capacity. I don't know whether or not this is still one of the better offensive line out there in the NFL. So as far as miscues and misreading, that's what David Carr been doing. Or you might as well say Derek now, or Derek. They're one of the same in this year, and just one of the things that brought out to me in this tape as we look back, forcing passes, and his receivers have not been giving him any help as they turn this guy into what you call a boy out there on the field, snatching the ball from the opposition. Those are things that I like to see when a defensive guy able to rip the ball from the opposition. Watch this. Give me the ball. This belongs to me. Just made him a child out there on the field. Got to have a little bit more tenacity if you're a wide receiver in this National Football League. You can't have a defensive back to rip the ball from you. Their safety play been okay. Take advantages of the opportunity, and when the opportunity is granted, take the ball from the opposition. You got to love that, guys. If you're a Raiders guy, you know, as far as Cowboys, we got to be weary of that. We can't have high balls because they will take the advantage of the situation out of that play. Now, as far as Derek Carr turning into David Carr, just overthrew the pass right here. You saw a pick from here, and taking advantages of the opportunity, overthrew this position up here. You're supposed to lead him a little bit more on that pass, but we saw there's the INT. And that's what things you got to take in mind. So taking advantages of the opportunity, Chidobe Awuzie drive down on the ball, and you're gonna have this guy right here, Sean Lee, taking advantages, right? We got to play a sound mind, sound defense, and we know that Jeff Heath is one of those guys that's always around the ball when things are unraveling. So hopefully Jeff Heath is able to take advantages of the Raiders' miscues, and those are things that I like to see out there come Sunday. Jeff Heath and the secondary was flying out to the ball, being explosive. You know, Chidobe Awuzie drive down on the ball, and Jordan Lewis is going to cover the opposition. But these are things we need to worry about. They still have the most vicious, and I mean the absolute most vicious, defensive ends out there in the league. Khalil Mack and Bruce Irvin of the world, they still flies out to the ball just like no other, and they can create this type of pressure on your opposition or against Dak Prescott. That type of pressure out there will not allow the quarterback to step up into the pocket. Those are things that you have to worry about out there on the field. But you got to understand this too as well. The Raiders defensive 1 tech and 3, they don't really create the pressure that you like to see out there. Going back to this right here, you can bully their wide receivers. Rip the ball. I'm a man, you a boy, give me the ball. That's what you have to do against the Raiders. Even though they run good routes, it's just one of those things. Now, coming off the edge, we have to release the law. Because at the same time, this guy right here, number 40, watch, good technique, rip, disengage, went out to the quarterback, put him down in the dirt. Now, if you transpose that into what D-Law can do, hey, although he's going to be a one-man wrecking crew, this defensive line, this front four, goes as far as D-Law goes, right? So he must be the one that can capture the edge and get out to the edge, because number 95 is not playing this week. And it's just one of those things to where I'm sitting here saying, oh my goodness, I wish number 95 was out there. But D-Law, it must be a D-Law show. Hopefully number 96 can create pressure up the middle and spring D-Law loose so he can release the law on the Raiders. That's been my time, guys. I really thank you guys for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Peace.